Welcome to a short yin yoga session based on the spine. Please begin in a seated position. So sitting up nice and tall, on a cushion, on a chair, on the floor, doesn't really matter. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall and proud without too much effort. And then either keeping a soft gaze down in front of you or closing the eyes. Just begin to notice how you feel in this moment. We can check in on a physical level with the body, noticing any physical sensations that come up. Perhaps you feel your heart, deep sensations in the belly and the torso, or maybe the tingling of air as it touches your skin. Feel the ground underneath you, holding you. You can allow yourself to just gently sink into the cushion, into the mat, whilst keeping a tall spine. And bringing the attention now to the area of the heart. Notice what's alive in your heart at this moment. There may be some emotions present. See if, just for now, you can allow them to be there as they are. And moving the attention now to the mind. Notice the quality, texture, and rhythm of your mind. Just allowing any thoughts to be there. Allowing them to take up the space they need without running after them or pushing them away. And gently blinking the eyes open or keeping the eyes closed. You can listen to the sound of my voice. We're going to go into our first yin yoga pose. It's a forward fold, and for some of you, you will prefer to sit up and maybe keep the knees bent. And we're simply going to fold forward. So your legs can be nice and wide. And you just bend over like this, allowing your upper body to hang and be heavy. You can also do this off of the cushion with your legs out in front of you and fold forward. And just letting the spine round, feeling into the sensations of stretch along the spine, along the backs of the legs. And if this is too much for you, then you can always bring something between your torso and your legs to prop yourself up a little bit. We're not looking for strain. We're looking for relaxation within discomfort. So feeling discomfort is not a problem here, but feeling pain is. So playing that edge, finding the depth of stretch, which is going to be beneficial and helpful right now. And that changes day by day. Everybody has a different expression of that in their bodies. So practicing allowing ourselves to be here just as we are. And feeling the sensations in the target area, the whole back of the body. We'll stay here, relaxing in a forward fold for another couple of minutes. So just stay here. Try to release any muscle tension that you can. And listen back in a few minutes. I'll tell you when it's time to come out. Enjoy your last couple of breaths here. And very, very gently and slowly, you can use your hands to help yourself up. Just give your spine all the time it needs to unroll. And then we'll find our ways very slowly to the back. So resting in a neutral rebound pose. Allow everything to melt into the mat. And feel what this pose has done for your spine. Notice any tingles or flows of energy that you feel in your spine or anywhere else in your body. And from here, we'll slowly move to the other side. So moving on to the belly and bringing the forearms onto the ground. So sort of propping ourselves up, using the forearms, the elbows for Sphinx pose. So this is a bit of a back bend. If this is too much for you, you can always bring the elbows forward, come a little bit lower. And if this is not enough, you can come into seal with your hands propping you up. So whatever variation you choose matters
much less than how the pose feels in your body. So for me, when I'm in this position, I can feel a nice back bend, and that's just enough for me right now. And here you can relax the shoulders. Allow as much to be soft as possible, so closing the eyes, relaxing the face. And whilst ostensibly we're facing the world, looking out, we want to keep our attention focused inwards. Keeping the attention in the sensations of the body, on the breath, or on the sounds around. We'll stay here for a couple of minutes, just softening wherever possible. Wherever you are, notice your breath for these last few moments in this pose. And very slowly coming onto the belly and just relaxing with a cheek on your hand or with your forehead on your hands. You can make a little cushion there. And again, in this rebound position, feeling the very subtle, possibly less subtle effects of the Sphinx pose that we just did. So although it might seem like not much is happening in a yin yoga practice, actually a lot is happening if we can pay subtler and subtler attention to it. So it's all about where we put our attention and feeling deeply. And gently
coming up. We'll now turn to our backs again, and we're going to stay on the back for pretty much the rest of the practice. So we have flexed the spine forward, we've extended the spine back. Now we're going to do a lateral flexion of the spine coming into Bananasana. So we're making ourselves into a banana shape. The ankles come over towards the right side of the mat. The upper torso, the shoulders, the arms come towards the right. But the hips and the shoulders stay firmly planted into the mat. So we're not turning over to one side, we're really staying on the back, but we're making our body into a half moon or into a banana shape. And sometimes it helps to have some kind of a cushion underneath one of the arms, the top arm. For some of you, you're not going to be able to bring your arm to the floor, so just prop yourself up there. And some of you may like to cross one ankle over the other, in this case the left ankle over the right, just to keep that leg firmly planted there, and it can intensify the feeling of stretch on the left side. So we're looking for some kind of sensation anywhere on the left side of the body. So it could be anywhere from the arm to the ankle, all along the left side of the body. And again, once you've found a position where you can feel sensation, the next thing to do is to relax. So just melting, softening everything that you can into the earth. Feeling how you're supported from the ground beneath you. And you can just let go in as much as that is available for you right now, without forcing or chastising the parts of yourself that are difficult to let go. Allowing yourself to be here, allowing everything to be here, in presence, in surrender. I will stay here for another couple of minutes and just keep your attention focused inwards, or on something that keeps you grounded in the present moment. Enjoy your last couple of breaths in this pose.
And then very slowly, just pause in the middle. We're not going to spend too much time here, but just notice for a few seconds in your rebound pose, relaxing in Shavasana. Notice maybe the difference between the left and the right side. And if you feel any energy flowing, checking in. And then moving towards the other side, so the hips come towards the right, the ankles go towards the left, and the upper body also towards the left, the hips and the shoulders staying planted on the ground. And make sure you can feel some sensation on the right side of your body, and that you can relax, so propping up any parts that need to be propped up, just to help you to be able to sink down. With yin, we're working on the connective tissue, the fascia in our bodies. And when we're working with our fascia in this way, with long held stretches, we want to make sure that we relax as much as possible, because that helps to hydrate the tissues that we're looking to hydrate. If our nervous system knows that it's okay to relax, then we will get more benefit out of doing these poses. And this definitely takes practice. So give yourself grace and allow yourself to be wherever you are. You're doing the very best that you can. So trust. You can't go wrong if you're trying. So we're going to relax here for another couple of minutes. Maybe periodically scanning through the body and relaxing wherever possible. Soften the belly. Soften your jaw, shoulders, and all of the small muscles around your eyes. Last couple of breaths here. Very gently release. Come back to a rebound pose, Shavasana. You still have a couple twists to do. We're not staying here for long. Just feeling the effects of the pose that we just did. And checking in with ourselves. And now we'll go for a twist. So for many of you, bringing both knees in towards the chest and then letting them fall to one side. Let's start with the right side. For many of you, this is a really great twist. For me personally, it doesn't work. I like to slide my lower leg down, shift my hips over to the left, and then bring my left knee over. So that works best for me, but you can have your legs crossed or your legs together, so long as your shoulders and your hips are facing different directions. So if you're all the way on your side, then you're not twisting. So just having one arm, so the left arm out to the side, will help you to twist here. So this is another movement of the spine. Very good for the lubrication, the hydration of the spine, as well as our internal organs, stimulating them a little bit. And softening once again, finding out which areas can be relaxed. Enjoying your last couple of breaths in this twist. And then slowly unraveling. And just pause in the center and feel your abdomen, your chest, and notice whatever there is to notice as a physical sensation, as an emotion, or as any thoughts that might be coming up. Moving towards the other side, take a twist of your choice. It doesn't really matter if you do the same thing on the other side or anything like that, as long as you are twisting. So in my case, my hips are facing towards my left and my shoulders are facing upwards, and it doesn't really matter what you do with the arms as well. You can have them further down towards your sides or a little bit up. You can maybe get some more sensation in the chest and shoulders if you have your arms further up. So you can really play with the positions of your limbs to find sensation that feels enjoyable and where you can also relax. So we're really not trying to push too hard, because if we start straining, then we're losing some of the benefits of the practice. So always stretching to the point where we can also soften. And let's bring our awareness to the next couple of breaths, expanding on the inhalation and relaxing on the exhalation. And slowly moving back to center for the final resting pose, Shavasana. Make yourself nice and comfy. If you need a blanket or a jumper or something beneath the knees, and do whatever you need to just make yourself comfy. We won't stay for too long, but just long enough so that we can allow our bodies to absorb the effects of this practice and to do that final relaxation, letting ourselves know that it's okay to rest here. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go apart from be right here. Feeling the crown of the head and softening there. Releasing around the eyebrows, the eyes, the cheeks, the lips, the jaw, and the throat, the neck, and the whole skull can release. Letting the shoulders be heavy, the arms, elbows, wrists, and hands sinking down. The chest, abdomen, and low belly, all just moving naturally with the breath and relaxing down towards the back of the body. Pelvis is heavy, buttocks, hips, pelvic floor, the thighs relaxed, knees, calves, and ankles soft, and the feet, with our awareness releasing the feet. And gently wiggling the toes, wiggling the hands, fingers. If you like, you can actually just stay here, just turn off the video and can just stay in Shavasana a little longer. But if you're ready to come out, gently stretching the body, bringing the arms above the head. And then coming to one side and pushing up to a seated position. And we'll end right where we started. Setting up, nice tall spine, either keeping the eyes closed or having a soft gaze. And notice the energy in your spine. How do you feel? How is your heart? And checking in one last time with the mind. And bringing the hands together. The thumbs kiss the forehead, and we bow the head towards the heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And whenever you're ready, releasing the hands, gently blinking the eyes open. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this was lovely for your spine and nice and relaxing. If you're going to bed, I wish you a wonderful sleep, and otherwise have a lovely rest of your day with a nice hydrated spine.